You've signed up for online classes at Rio Salado College. Should be a piece of cake, right? While online classes make it easy to go to school, they also require work if you want to be a successful student. The following 3 study skills will help you maximize your time as an online student. Calculate your time commitment. Learn how to study. Create a study schedule. Let's start with calculating your time commitment. In general, the more time you put into your classes, the more likely you will be successful. We've created a formula to help you determine how many hours you will need to work each week in order to successfully complete your class. First, determine the number of hard courses you plan to take this semester. Hard courses are subjects that are hard for you, or classes with a lab requirement. Write your answer and multiply that number by 5. Next, take the number of regular courses and multiply that number by 3. If any of your classes are 8-week classes, you will need to double the amount of hours per week you will need to study. If not, continue. How many hours do you work at a job each week? How many hours do you need for family obligations or activities each week? If you have previously struggled in school, add 10 hours to the total. If you generally do exceptionally well in school, subtract 5 hours. If you have never taken an online class, add 5 hours. Add up all the numbers. If the total exceeds 60 hours, you are more likely to be at risk of failing in your classes. In that case, you have some options. You can reduce your course load and choose 16-week classes rather than the accelerated 8-week classes. Keep in mind that this formula is an estimate of the weekly hours you will need to put in to be successful. You can always consult with a Rio Salado College counselor to explore all your options. The second study skill is learning how to study. When you register for an online class, take time to review the syllabus and course competencies. Your syllabus provides an overview of the class. The competencies define what you can expect to learn in the class. Identify the information you will be tested on. Focus your study time on class objectives that you are not familiar with or need more time understanding. Take notes on class readings and create note cards to help review information. The third study skill is creating a study schedule. Set aside time each day for studying and stick to it. If you are more alert and productive in the morning, study when you get up. If you work all day, dedicate time after dinner or before you go to bed. If you make study a priority, you will find a way to fit it into your day. Remember to take breaks when you study. For every hour you spend studying, take 10 to 15 minutes to get up, stretch, play with a pet, or go for a short walk. Whatever you want, just focus on something else for a short period of time. Avoid distractions. Listening to music, watching TV, and checking your phone are distracting behaviors that can sabotage your study time. If you can't work in silence, try listening to ambient music instead of music with lyrics. Where you study is also important. A desk or table in a well-lit area is a good workspace. Try not to read assignments or do homework on your bed, where you could be tempted to sleep. Some people find it helpful to study outside the home. Try visiting a local coffee shop or library. Now that you know about the 3 study skills to help you be a successful online student, it's time for that piece of cake. And remember, we're here to help. You can find more study tips and resources on the Rio Salado College Counseling website.